Hello everyone, I'm here to do the reading for June the 26th through July 2nd. I have brought a microphone because I noticed that in some of these videos the sound quality is not that great, but I can't find it, so I'm sorry. I'll try to talk loud and find it. Also, it was really hot, so I had a lot of time to write a lot of notes, but they're kind of jumbled now. You know how you kind of look at what you wrote later and it's a little bit crazy? So bear with me as I try to read through our astrology for this week, June 26th through July 2nd of 2017. I do want to do some quick announcements. I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of questions, a lot of reading requests, and doing a lot of readings around relationships. So that tells me that you guys want some more information about how to navigate your relationships. On July 4th, I will be putting out a general horoscope from July to December, a forecast. It'll be a relationship reading, but the only way that you can get it is if you sign up on my mailing list. It should be in the description box, so make sure you sign up for that if you're interested in a free general, like a relationship forecast for the rest of the year. And then I'm going to do an extended one, which is a little bit more specifics. So it'll include the replay of the one that I do for the mailing list, but then I'll add information for each specific sign. And I'll put that up on Yashika's Intuition. The members, you'll get that for free, but I'll put it in the basic, just my shop that's on that site, and it'll only be $4.99. So stay tuned for that. You'll see it on the mailing list on the 4th, and I'll probably put the extended one out maybe on the 5th or maybe also on the 4th. We'll see. Anyway, let's get into the information. So for this week, I said that you really need to watch your mouth this week, and you really need to get real and drop the fantasies. So today is Monday filming this. Sorry I couldn't film yesterday. It was very hot here. But the pros about today, Monday the 26th, are we have ideas and creative ventures, but it's okay to have ideas. It's okay to want to do things creatively. It's okay to want to manifest things in your life, but are we taking action on them? And I think that's the question that's going to be pushed into the forefront of our mind today, because we really need to start to act on the things that we say that we want. Because if you're not putting action behind your desires, all you're doing is wishing. You're not working toward any goals. So think about that. And today is also good because there's some positive, loving energy available to us within relationships with other people. Now, the con for today is there is this playful, escapist energy, and it may not be the best for getting shit done. So we really have to make lists and prioritize. And then we may also be hit with seriousness, this serious energy, this really stern, almost father-like energy, when what we really want to do is to be and feel playful. So just watch out for that for today, the 26th. Tomorrow, the 27th, if you didn't get much done today, Monday, then on Tuesday, Wednesday, it's a good day to kind of catch up and get stuff done. It's also good for self-love activities and doing creative things that feed your soul. I still think you'll want to be more playful, especially Tuesday evening, and not in the mood to deal with any deep, serious energy. So try to save anything heavy or anything serious for when you are in a different state of mind. And then you still have that ability. Remember, I told you to make sure you get real and drop the fantasy. It's okay to be optimistic and it's okay to be positive, but are you really being overly optimistic and not looking at real life for what it is? That's a question you really need to ask yourself on Tuesday. Wednesday, you wake up to more positive energy, but this is when it comes in where you need to watch your thoughts and you really need to watch your mouth. But the positive energy will make you want to get to the root of things, analyze them, and organize them. And that's kind of can get you in a little bit of trouble depending on how you do this. You're going to want to organize what you find or have a conclusion to what you find. And if you don't go about this the right way, it could not go well for you. So watch out for that on Wednesday. If you don't work out of your home, this energy will be especially positive related to home issues, body issues, or issues with feminine energy. And I think that's all that Cancer stuff we have going on. It does continue. It does continue through the day. So remember, if you didn't get stuff done Tuesday, if you didn't get stuff done Monday, then Wednesday you need to get shit done. Thursday morning is going to be positive, productive, and uneventful. In the afternoon, there is a square, and my take on the square is that there may be something that may prevent you from being positive, or instead of expanding and maturing in some way, you choose to stay stuck in being critical or in some sort of negative perfectionist type of energy. The good news is that this supportive healing energy is available to move out of this space. So if you do find yourself in the negative manifestation of this energy, that there's energy readily available for you to immediately move out of it. And I also think that if you practice gratitude and compassion for others, that will also be helpful for you to tap into positivity. I just got my braids done, and so they're a little bothersome. Anyway. June the 30th, the moon enters Libra, so focus is on the soul and balance in relationships, just relationships in general, beauty, harmony, etc. Later in the day, it may not play well with Cancer, so watch for issues, and also watch that your relationships or feeling off kilter don't cause you to want to escape, because you may have to face some things that may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And sometimes Cancer energy makes you want to kind of retreat, hole in, and just be in your safe space, when that may not be the most positive or productive thing to do in the moment. On Saturday the 1st, Chiron retrograde equals a greater effort of the self to heal. And then Libra is causing all kinds of issues. Relationship and harmony, remember I said that may come into play, versus you retreating into your shells. And then harmony and balance within hierarchies and family will also be the highlight for some of us. There's imbalances in the work or the home or accomplishing goals, so make sure you watch out for those and do what you need to do to regain homeostasis. And know that these are all positive, even though they may feel negative or they may feel uncomfortable, because they're meant to educate you and mature you so that you can expand and grow into a new cycle of life. And then on the 2nd of July, the veil starts to lift off a little mid-morning, and you'll find the energy to be more supportive and more productive. And you especially will have this positive energy that allows you to focus on endeavors related to the self. And then your relationships with others may be hairy. So that may be another day where you want to just take some time for self-care and not do anything too heavy involving other people. Because it is so hot in here, I've already pulled our cards. For those of you that think that I authentically need to shuffle in front of you, I'm probably not your reader, because I don't have time to do that right now. So anyway, toward the beginning of the week, we have the Nine of Cups. So this sometimes is called a wish card. When I read the card, it's just about happiness. It's about contentment and sharing that happiness with other people. And this really works well with the astrology, because remember I told you that you have this positive and playful energy available and you want to kind of escape. And I think that because of that, you just want to have fun, you want to be content, you want to be happy. And so you really have to watch and make sure that the seriousness of life doesn't squelch this happiness and this flow. There is some manifestation energy available. We just had a new moon in Cancer. I did a little bit of a blurb about it on my Instagram, so you can check that out. The little, what is that called? My name is below. But anyway, but because you also have this energy available to tap into the divine, this is where you can also put your wishes out into the world. And then, like I said, you also have to act on them so that they're not just wishes, they become goals, but you have that supportive energy that can come in and help you manifest the things that you want to manifest. Then as we move through the week, the next energy we'll hit is Ace of Swords energy. This is around clarity. This is around motivation. This is about insight. And so remember, I told you that you'll, first of all, be able to get more done. And I think that's because you'll be in a very clear headspace. And although you still have this playful energy coming in, you're able to deal with it a little bit better, a little bit more positively. But I also said that there's going to be some information that's going to be coming in. So you're going to be in this mind space, like I said, where you want to get these new informations, new thoughts, new insights, and then use them and try to organize them and do something with them and analyze them right away, when really what you maybe need to do is know that these are the beginning seeds, and can you sit with them, take what you need from them, watch your mouth, because this is not a mature thought, a mature idea, or a mature insight, and just sit more with it, research more with it, see how it feels. You can internalize it, but it's not the time to push anything out onto other people or out into the world yet. The next energy that we move into is the Six of Pentacles, which is perfect because this is right before the weekend. And remember, I told you, you still have a more productive energy coming in. This is where this balance comes into play. Remember, I told you that Libra is coming in and is going to possibly cause all kinds of trouble, or could cause some strife or some challenges. But this is telling you, confirming the fact that you are trying to find balance and harmony within yourself and within your relationships to other people and the world. And the best way to quickly find harmony if you're feeling off kilter, remember I said, is about gratitude and compassion. And this card confirms this. This is a card that could be of charity. It could be about accepting help in the areas that you need help, but it's also about giving back to people that need you. And when you get in a space of gratitude, compassion, and giving, sometimes your challenges, or what you perceive to be challenges, don't feel as heavy, and that also allows you to expand and grow and mature, because in helping other people, you bring light to your life and you help yourself. So just think about this. You really will be focusing on balance as you get into the weekend. And then, like I said, the end of the week, we have this energy. It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's about hard work, attention to detail, working on things that matter to you the most, and not necessarily what other people want you to do. If there is some strife within yourself or within your relationships with other people, or you're having trouble accomplishing goals, you have this energy available to work on these, because like I said, once again, we're finding that if we don't want to put in the hard work or pay attention to details, we are not going to manifest the things that we really want to manifest. So you really need to watch out for this and just make sure that you are being focused on the right things, focused on things that matter to you, and not so much getting pulled away from things that aren't harmonious to you within the world, or harmonious to you within your relationships with other people. So as I look at all the cards, let me just see what information I glean. So since you have a tap to the divine, remember I told you about that, that can lead to some insight, some information coming in, a download, some sort of inspiration, or some sort of new idea or thought. And what you are meant to do with it is, like I said, sit with it. You can focus your attention on it. You can try to analyze it, and you can try to find balance in how this insight or whatever comes into your life. But it's not so much meant to share right now. It's meant to show you what you can bring into your life to have a more positive life, to have a more balanced life. And if you put the hard work behind it, to manifest something that you really have been wishing for, or you really have been dreaming about. We're coming into times where we have still this positive energy coming in from the heaviness of the beginning of the year, but we really need to realize that Spirit, the divine, whatever you want to call it, is here to help make our wishes and our dreams come true. And we're missing these sparks of inspiration, or else we're getting this inspiration, but we're not really putting that detail oriented focus and drive behind it. And they're not giving up on us. We still can do and have what we need to have, but we need to do tangible things to make that happen. You get an opportunity, but you need to nurture the opportunity. You need to grow the opportunity. You need to do the things that you need to do to make things move forward. For a lot of us, this message I think is telling us that we can have what we want. And there's going to be, it's a promise of people and things coming into our life that are actually going to help us get what we need and where we need to go. But we need to be open to insights and new ideas and things that may seem different or new, that aren't what we usually look for. And if we are willing to do that along with the hard work and determination, I feel like we'll find um, things happening rather quickly. As a matter of fact, I'm just getting this, just looking at the cards, between 2 to 4 weeks, we'll start to see things start to pick up a little bit. It's actually pretty cool how I just saw that. It's kind of making me a little bit tingly. Anyway, between 2 to 4 weeks, you may start to see things pick up, but I'm telling you right now, your wishes are not going to come true as quickly if you're not willing to do the hard work and listen to insights and accept help, but also put help out into the atmosphere, put out gratitude, put out compassion, put out positive thoughts. It's really cool how I just see this promise here. Watch your mouth, watch your thoughts. And I think overall, if we prioritize, make lists, take action, spend time with ourselves in prayer, reflection, meditation, and really get really clear with this new moon energy that we still have available about what our desires are. I think all those things compounded is going to make this week a phenomenal week. So that is your reading for June the 26th through July 2nd, 2017. If you want personalized readings, etc., yashikasintuition.com. If you want to be a part of the tribe and get all these readings plus more extended readings, etc., for the membership price, you can check that out. Otherwise, get on the list for the relationship reading if you feel like you need help in that area too. And I'll be back to talk to you next week.